Hello YouTube, it's me, Cat Arts, back with another update on my Nightwing cosplay. You might realize that since I have the poles done, that means that I have the back done, and I do. It's looking pretty good so far on the back. Of course I'm going to paint it, and I actually might do a little bit of connector pieces right here in the more of the lower back. But right now I have this spinal part right here, and the connectors for the poles. I can still reach those with my gloves on. It's a bit difficult to reach them through the back though, but I can do that. I can't actually pull these out through the back because I designed it so this part would be showing in the front instead of this part, which may have been a bad idea, but for right now, it's fine. The poles are the only part of the costume that is fully painted, and you know, as you can see, it's actually looking really good. And I've been working on my moves and spins with them, and it works out. To get it back in, you have to go from underneath, and it works to go that way. See, yeah, but for right now, for the poles in the back, that's it. I do have the calf muscles done, both of them. The other ones right here. Here they are. They're looking pretty good. I have a bit of a classic look for them both. The slitted edges for the cylindrical bit, covering the ankles and covering the right next to the knee. And what these look like on me. And right here is like that. Now they are a tiny bit bulky, if you do realize, and you might know that the note that the knees caps are not done, and same with this part right here. But I do have those done, I just haven't put them on yet. I don't actually have the ankle cover done. Well, with me, I have it done. Crap. But here's the knee part, right here. Just a standard black, kind of odd shape. But what it looks like on my knee, it's like this. So it goes together like that, and it'll cover up. It'll be on some elastic, so it will be able to go with my knee. And same with the part right here. But yeah, I have all the edges on this beveled to make it look a bit nicer. I'm working on my beveled edges. That was something I was bad at, but now I'm getting good at it. Here's a good example of it. This was just to test out the paint right here, and this actually turned out really good. What it is I used this stencil for my shoulder guard right here, and then I drew a Bertering stencil, and glued them together with the EVA foam, painted one of them with the blue acrylic and the other one with the black acrylic. And it turned out really good. The blue acrylic gave it a nice glossy look, which is exactly what I wanted, and the black gave it a nice matte look. So right now everything is, perfect. As you can see, this looks really good. And so I was going to go over my ideas for painting. For most of it, it's going to be black, but the chest piece is going to have the more classic blue look with this rougher shape painted black. The abs is just going to have the center bit painted black with the outer rims painted gray, which I won't actually have to paint. For the gauntlets, I was going to have these kind of triangle shapes painted blue, and the rest of it's going to be black, except for maybe a couple lines, detail lines. Shoulder, blue, more classic. These under part right here, just all black. And for the cats right here, I was gonna have maybe this bit blue, but the rest of it was just gonna be black. So just like the normal Nightwing costume, most of it's gonna be black. But right now, looking at this, I know that the paint will do great and look amazing. So the calf design is a bit difficult, because what it is just two straight pieces, and when you glue them together, the foam doesn't want to go with it, and so it makes kind of a weird shape. And here's a perfect example of what that is. This was going to be the part to hold in the staffs, but that didn't really work out. But you can see right here how it like goes in super deep, and then of course it looks like that on the side. And what you do for that is you have two. Let's say you have a C, like just the letter C. Just imagine two letter C's together. But then the two C's are facing like this, and then if you flip them around like that, and you try to push the edges together, they won't want to fit. But if you glue it together and let the glue dry and let it mold how it wants to mold, it'll pop out and it'll make like a shape like this. So basically what this was just like two letter C's, and when you pushed them together and glued them together, they popped out and they made like this shape. And that's basically what I did with this, but much more complex. And it looked really good. And the way I did this was I got some junky foam, and I got an older blade because I didn't want to ruin my blade on a new good blade on a piece of junk. And then I just kind of saw what it would look like. When I liked this product, I did it on the bigger scale, and it looks good. It looks really nice. So here's how the back works. You can see I just have these two things right here pulling out right there, and then you just push them back in. You just need to find it, push it back in, and same with the other one, like that. Pretty simple. You can't take them out from the top, like I said, because it's too thick. That is basically it. I will get working on the thighs and the belt as soon as possible. But for now, this is Cap Up Art signing out.